is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Now you see? Now you understand everything. Oh, there's the guys. Hi. I'm giving my introductory talk for the 1000th of time, and I will hope to give it 1000 more times before the end of my life. So, okay. Very good. Oh, let me put my, this is a Raksu. This is a version of the Buddhist. Let me tell you, by the way, I'm actually from America, and I've been practicing Zen about almost 40 years, I think, maybe longer now. And I was a lawyer in America.
Quick question for any one of you. Is my fan extremely loud?
Graduate school, and when you're a lawyer, you're thinking.
I don't have anything, B.
Very unhappy.
Okay.
And somebody said, sit, put it down. And I knew right away this is different. Okay? So then I became a Zen Buddhist priest a few years ago, and had my family here too. Because unlike in Vietnam, the Buddhist priests can't get married. Christian for Vietnamese people, because priests don't get married. In China, don't get married. Right? In Japan, we get married. So, okay. Any questions? Okay, I'll show you how to sit after, but right now we're going to have ceremony. Would you go stand over there? And basically, just do what we do. If we bow, we bow. But in your heart, you bow to whatever you wish. Okay? I even have Christian people. Jesus. Okay? Okay, guys, hello. Oh, it's that time. Very good. Candle. Candle's good. Lovely. All right. Check, check, check. I'm like an airplane pilot getting the plane ready. Good, good. Okay. Let me adjust the sound. I'm getting a little static here. Okay. Well, hello, everyone. We have a couple of wonderful visitors here today. And good to have all of you from all around the world. Our theme today will be about karma and rebirth. And I'm, as you know, kind of a science-oriented guy, so I will give a little bit maybe modern interpretation of these things as I will, but I also consider them very traditional. Cut to the chase. Oh no, I'll save it for later. What is karma and rebirth? In the meantime, good to see you, James. How are you? Give me a wave. There you are. All right. If you've been here before, you know what to do. And if it's your first time, just follow along. Good to see you, Michael. Very good.
The heart of the perfection of great wisdom sutra. Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, awakened one of compassion in Prajna Paramita, the deep practice of perfect wisdom, perceive the emptiness of all five conditions and was free of suffering. O Shariputra, form is no other than emptiness, emptiness no other than form, form is precisely emptiness, emptiness precisely form, sensations, perceptions, formations, and consciousness are also like this. O Shariputra, all things are expressions of emptiness, not born, not destroyed, not stained, not pure, waxing nor waning. Thus emptiness is not form, not sensation, nor perception, not formation, nor consciousness, no eye, ear, no tongue, body, mind, no sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, nor object of mind, no realm of sight, no realm of consciousness, no ignorance, no end to ignorance, no old age and death, no cessation of old age and death, no suffering, nor cause or end to suffering, no wisdom and no gain, no gain. Thus bodhisattvas live this prajna paramita with no hindrance of mind, no hindrance, therefore no fear, far beyond all delusion. Nirvana is already here, all past, present, and future Buddhas live this prajna paramita and realize supreme and complete enlightenment. Therefore know that prajna paramita is the sacred mantra, the luminous mantra, supreme mantra, the incomparable mantra by which all suffering is clear. This is no other than truth. Therefore set forth the prajna paramita mantra, set forth this mantra and proclaim gate, gate, para gate, para sangate, bodhisvaha anya shinyo. Buddha nature pervades the whole universe, reality existing right here now. In reciting the heart of the perfection of great wisdom sutra, we dedicate our sincere efforts to Shakyamuni Buddha, honored one, the historical Buddha and teacher, and to those ancestral teachers, Eihei Dogen, honored one, Soji Keizan, honored one, all successive honored ones up until Zuigaku Renpo, honored one, and Gudo Afu, honored one, and to all other honored ones throughout history, same yet diverse honored ones, whose names have been forgotten or left unsaid. We also dedicate these efforts to the three treasures, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, to all awakened ones and teachers in all places and times. We especially seek tranquility and well-being for all creatures now suffering or ill in health. May they be serene through all their ills. May their lives be at peace and wisdom pervade the darkness of ignorance. We dedicate our hopes and aspirations to all victims of war and violence and natural events, to the injured and to all families touched by these tragedies, to the healing of hatred in all countries and among all peoples, to the wisdom and compassion of our world leaders, to the peace of the world and harmony of all beings. Thus let the harmful effects of words, thoughts, and actions be dispelled, and compassion bloom in perpetual spring. May we all realize and live the enlightened way together. O Buddhas throughout space and time. O Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, Maha Prajna Paramita.
Zazen? You know what you're doing, you just sit. Keep our hands. You come to your cushion. Straighten it up. You're going to sit. The backbone. See, this is the center axis. It's a little. You sit 2 blocks to the back. Sit here, it's not support. When you do this, this is just the breathing. This is going to be like a muscle. It says, and you always turn to the left. So, face this way. Bow at home. And you sit. Try to sit from the front, and I'll show you more muscle. takes many things you can do. Sometimes don't do this. It's bad for the roots. Yours. Most important thing, the knees, touch the tongue. Very good. This is good. This is good. Another way in South Asia, if you wish. That's good. Fingers together. Hands down. The mind. Good. Now, let that happen. You don't close the eyes completely. Keep them open. Begin to and see the world. You don't run away. You don't run to it. You see it, don't judge it. So if you close the eyes, you tend to go inside too much. Put it open. See? Don't think about it. The breath. Nice, natural face. Breathe through the nose. But first, I think of the face. Then through the nose. Wait, not that. The back. There. That's not good. Also, this, not good. So, okay. No. You go good. Very nice. You do this? That's not good. Very nice. You have done this before? Oh, good. So now you sit, breathe, remember. Calm, train, judging, thinking about tomorrow. Okay? We're going to sit about 25 minutes. Very gently. Come back. And stand up. You look very good. Now turn right. And 3 fingers. So. Put the right foot forward. So. And right again. Oh, again. Then we're going to do walking zazen. It's hot. Also, bathroom. Walking meditation. It's the same zazen, but the walk. Trying to get We will have Zazen and a little talk. Go back to your place. Walk straight ahead. See here? Do the same thing. Bow to the cushion, 3 fingers. Put the white part facing that way. Yeah, okay. Okay, and then just sit. Can everyone hear me? Make like karma if you can hear me. Make some karma. Karma means action. So here you go. Made some karma. Good. Very good. Was it calm? Yeah. I have my personal view that there's something very special about us being here right now, born as human beings, as who we are. My idea is based a little bit against what most people think about what science is telling us. I see that everything from the Big Bang, physics, chemistry, the development of galaxies and solar systems, this planet, the atmosphere, biological systems, biology, and evolution, the history of the world, and our own personal family history, everything somehow strangely led right to us. And if, according to what I understand about chaos theory, if you had made one small change anywhere that we can imagine in that process, one meteor that didn't crash on time, 2 planets that were somehow in different location, 1 ancestor that didn't meet his husband or wife at the right time, anything like that, we would not be here. Don't ask me to explain why. I just feel there's something very strange and unusual about that. But my idea is actually very much in keeping with traditional Buddhism, which also felt that our being born as human being is kind of special. We have this body, we have this life, we should do something good with it. So my idea is actually not so unusual within the teachings of Buddhism. But one thing I have trouble with is to say, why are some people born healthy, but there are little children born sick? Why are some people born with peaceful lives and some people are born in a war or other terrible suffering? Why are some people born rich and others poor, terribly poor? The traditional answer of Buddhism, of course, was, well, they must have done something in a previous life, and that's why. And I'm not so sure about that myself. I sometimes think that we human beings struggle to understand, why do bad things happen to seemingly good people? And the other religions too struggle with this. Why would their good God cause little children to suffer and be sick? And the Buddhist answer was, well, that child in a previous life maybe did something, and that's why it's sick now. I'm not so sure. But I will say this to you, it doesn't really matter, nor does my crazy idea, nor does anything that happened in the past, whether it was 5 minutes ago or 5 lifetimes ago. Why? Because the idea of karma and rebirth is always focused on your actions now and their effects tomorrow. Whatever the reason that we're here, whatever the reason that we have the life we have, whether it's a happy life or a struggling life, a rich life, a poor life, this is the life we have. And the question for Buddhists is, if you've inherited this life, if you've inherited the karmic effects, the effects of causes of the past, if you are living these effects now, what are you going to do now for the future? This is where I think the theory of karma becomes much clearer for me. So I don't know exactly how I got here or why I've been so lucky to have the life I have, why someone else is so unfortunate. But what are we going to do now? And the Buddhist answer is, we should make good karma, good actions, which are actions of trying to make not just our personal lives, but the lives of those people around us and our society and the whole world a little better by bringing peace, not hate, by bringing unity, not division, by bringing generosity, not selfishness, by bringing a world where children can grow up safely, not in war zones. We may not be able to cure all the illnesses of this world, but when we see the sick child or the sick older person, we can help them. This has effects, good effects, generally. That I can see. And these are basic Buddhist teachings. Now, traditionally, if you did good karma, you would be reborn in a good life. And if you did bad karma, your birth in the future life might not be so good. Maybe you come back as a snake. Or even some kind of ghost, or even in a hell. And if you're good, maybe you come back in some kind of heaven, or you're reborn as a rich man. Something like that. And again, this is where I part from tradition a little bit. I'm not so sure. Well, let me say it this way. I don't know for sure. But again, I really don't care. Why? Well, I don't know about hells in the next life, but I've seen people make hell for themselves here. And for the people around them with their anger, their addictions, their violence. I've seen hells in this world that we create. And those hells I would like to prevent. And that also comes down to our actions right now. If we live gently, if we bring a little more peace into this world, we do make it a better place. We do bring a little more heaven to earth. So whether there are future lives where we come back as some kind of god or some kind of devil, I don't know. But that also comes down to our present actions. So whatever it is, whether there are hells in the other world or hells in this world, live gently now. Frankly, I think that those visions of future worlds were just ancient people trying to understand things as best they could. I don't take it so literally myself, but I have no inside information particularly. But if those worlds exist or don't exist, are you right now acting like a devil or acting like a little bit of an angel? Are you right now being filled with generosity, or are you selfish and hurting other people, hurting yourself? This I know. There's a saying that you can be reborn as a hungry ghost in the next world, so filled with greed that you just never are satisfied. Well, I've seen hungry ghosts in this world. They're called addicts to alcohol and drugs and gambling and 1,000 other things. So I don't know about the hungry ghost in the next world, but I know that we need to cure addictions in this world and know how to be satisfied in this life. Do we literally come back again and again? Well, I told you it's ridiculous that we're here even once. And if we came back even once, I guess it's ridiculous. We might as well come back again. So maybe, yeah. I've heard some physicists speak about, just yesterday, the kind of image of a block universe or a multiverse where we come back somehow again and again and again in many realms. Don't blame me, blame the physicists. It's their idea, but I don't know about that and I don't care. I know about this life. If I come back again and again and again, if you come back again and again and again, we still just have this life right now. So live gently. Make the world better. Frankly, I think the Buddhist also knows something else, especially the Zen insight. And that is what come back again and again and again as everything. I like to say, you've heard it so many times, the bird is the fish flying in the sky. The mountain is the river that's sitting over there as a mountain. And you are everything too, just as you, somehow. It's very mysterious. We have some scientists here today. Maybe they understand it better than me, but somehow we are ourselves, but we're everything too. I don't mean we're just part of everything. I mean we are kind of another face of everything. Every flower that grows is somehow us growing. When you sneeze, it's somehow the whole world sneezing. Like that. I don't know. Anyway, let me get back to now. We are reborn as the whole thing, but we have this life now. And ancient Buddhists agree it's somehow very special There's a lovely English expression. Don't blow it. Use it well. You have this body, you have this life. Use it well. Bring a little more beauty into this world, not ugliness. And if there is a next world, well, that's good too. Okay, let's sit. We will now recite the verse of atonement and the 4 vows. Two chants now. The first one is, sorry I did many bad things this week. And the other one is studying and keep helping people.
All harmful acts, words, and thoughts ever committed by missions of old, on account of beginningless greed, anger, and ignorance, born of my body, mouth, and mind, now I atone for them all. To save all sentient beings, though beings numberless, to transform all delusions, though delusions inexhaustible, to perceive reality, though reality is boundless, to attain the enlightened way, a way non-attainable, to save all sentient beings, though beings numberless, to transform all delusions, though delusions inexhaustible, to perceive reality, though reality is boundless, to attain the enlightened way, a way non-attainable, to save all sentient beings, though beings numberless, to transform all delusions, though delusions inexhaustible, to perceive reality, though reality is boundless, to attain the enlightened way, a way non-attainable.
Okay, well, of course, I hope all your karmic effects this week work out for good for you. But whatever, so I hope you make some good karma this week, huh? Good karma for yourselves, and you can still hear. We're going to have tea if you want to stick around. Otherwise, for the rest of you, good karma. Can you stay around and have some tea? Okay, very good. See you guys later. Very good. Well.